Something is wrong with our torpedoes. Lately we have been experiencing enemy ships being hit by multiple torpedoes, but refusing to go down. I suspect that either the quality of the explosives is below standard, or the torpedoes contain less explosive filler than they should have. I'm going to report my suspicions to the BDU, and an investigation will be launched. Maybe the torpedoes, or their warheads, had been improperly stored for a long time. Or maybe somebody along the supply chain is pocketing materials instead of using them for the production of explosive filler. Last night we attacked the convoy for the first time. Nobody got much sleep that night, and tensions were high. Then during the day we chased down the convoy and attacked it again. Nobody was able to rest much during the day either. Stress levels were very high. As soon as the sun set and darkness enveloped us, we moved the external torpedo reserves into the boat. After that demanding task was finished and the torpedoes were loaded into the tubes, the whole crew was utterly exhausted. Everybody was looking forward to a calm night and some well-earned sleep. But soon after the torpedoes had been loaded, the wind picked up and swelled to almost storm strength, creating huge waves. I'm glad that we managed to get the torpedoes into the boat before the weather shifted. We might need them sooner than anticipated. Nobody was gonna get much sleep this night either, because suddenly, in the darkness, we spotted a ship and got ready to engage. Hello there, and welcome to a new episode in our quite awesome Silent Hunter 3 campaign with the OneAlex Edition. And today we are back in our original patrol area in CGA-8. It is the 6th of December 1941, and during the night, I think the sun will start to come up in about an hour or so. We spotted a ship somewhere out there. Where is it? There. There is a shadow over there in the distance. There's a ship. I don't know what kind of ship, but we are moving in to investigate and hopefully engage if it is an enemy ship. I was able, before this massive storm started, as you see here, I was able to bring the reserve torpedoes into the hull, so we do have a torpedo in the rear tube. And we now have 3 torpedoes in our forward tubes, all steam powered. We have shot off all our electric torpedoes, they are all gone. So we only have 3 more steam powered torpedoes in the front tubes. I hope that we get to use 1 or 2 of them on this target here. Don't know where it is. No, there it is, okay. Now what, bring the user to the bridge. Let's have a look at this thing. Now you might see it a little bit better. That's right. Oh, yeah, the waves are making this a little bit challenging. But it is there. It is certainly there. We are gonna close the distance, identify the target. It seems to be only 1 as far as I can tell. We are gonna identify the target and, if necessary, plot out an attack. You know what, the AOB on that thing looks a bit narrow, to be honest. Steer towards it. Oh my god, bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, the seas are quite terrible. We have a wind speed of 13 meters per second. So it is a storm, but not a super terrible one. Oh, we'll manage. I'm sure we'll manage. Okay, target is now at 12 o'clock over there. Still can't... I see a big smokestack, but I can't tell much else about this ship. No, do I see the hull? It is so dark. I mean, we do have a almost full moon in the sky. More water. we do have an almost full moon in the sky. It is the 6th of December, so I think this is now... Let's have a quick look. Not this map, but give me that one. This, by the way, is a moon calendar, and it is part of the Fistful of Iron mod. Really, really nice to have this. So here I can see that for the... Okay, we had... where is it? December 41. So we had a full moon on the 3rd of December 1941. Right there. So the moon is now waning, but there's still enough of it in the sky to illuminate the sea. Where did our target go? There it is. If that is a single ship, and that single ship is a merchant, there's a good chance that they might not spot a surfaced approach. I don't know if they are armed or not, no idea about that. We'll just have to see. No, this is not working. I need to get a bit closer, so let me do that and then we'll resume the video. Welcome back. We are getting close to the target. It is directly in front of us there. And I think I can confirm that this is a British ship. I see a red flag up there if I look through the user. It's still pretty dark. There's no sign of daylight approaching. And yeah, there's definitely a red flag up there. I think I even see armament in the stern, but I'm not sure. The thing is though, how do we sink this thing? Getting kinda close. Slow down our boat. It's really difficult in this weather to maintain any bearing to target. I can't really measure his speed. I might have to rely on a different method here. Let me first turn our boat on a new course and then I'll see about doing that. How far away are we right now? About 2.5 kilometers. About 2.5 kilometers. We are sailing at a speed of what I guess will be 9 to 10 knots once we complete our turn. That means I still have time. I have plenty of time. But I'm getting kinda close, which I do not like. Let's turn this towards the target if I can. There we go. There it is. It's definitely a cargo ship. I want to engage with my torpedoes. What do we do? How do we do this? Did I maybe turn a little bit too much? I think I did. Let's turn back a bit. I want to keep a relatively narrow silhouette towards the target, and I don't want to get too far in front of it while I think about doing what I'm gonna do to that thing. I have an idea. What if I use the Auswanderungsverfahren, that's a shooting method, to target this thing? I don't know if I used it already in a video. There haven't been many opportunities, but this might be one. This might be an opportunity. So how this works is basically you take note of the target at a specific bearing, and then by using your own speed, by using the distance to target, by using the difference in bearing during 1 minute, there's a formula that you use, and that gives you a firing solution. I could try that. For now, Let's set this to here. Range to target, set that to 1 kilometer. Torpedo 1, depth 5.5, impact medium speed. I think I will only fire 1 torpedo at this target, hoping that it won't malfunction. And if necessary, I'll just come around and shoot again another torpedo. Or shoot my rear tube or something like that. I think of something. For now, let's go with this. I'm gonna target this thing. I'm gonna target the funnel there. We are gonna note that this is on a bearing of 26 degrees. Let's see, am I gaining on the target? Well, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah, let's go with 26. Distance to target is 1,400. That's 14 hectometers. And the formula right now is I'm having this bearing of 26. The formula is my own speed, which is about... this is difficult, which is about 8.5. Let's go with 8. 8 times the sine of the second bearing that we'll get. We'll come to that in just a moment. But that doesn't appear to be a huge bearing change, actually. Let's see. Bearing is now 25.5. Not a huge change. So bearing 25.5. And we'll add to that 14, which is our hectometers, times 6,000 divided by 1,820, which will convert all of this into nautical miles, times the bearing change, which was 0.5. That gives me a speed that I should input of about 4 knots. Let's go with this interface here. It's just below 4. There we go. And now, in theory, I should turn towards the target, open my torpedo tube and fire. Oh, and on that bearing, I should set that as the bearing here. Forgot to do that. Let's turn towards it. We'll adjust our range. Oh yeah, we definitely need to adjust range. Down to 500. Aim towards target. Torpedo tube is open. And torpedo los. Turn left hard. Actually, yeah, turn left hard, that's fine. Full speed ahead. Torpedo is racing towards the target. Looked good. It looked good. Let's see if this works. Radar 0. No detonation. Torpedo failure. I believe we have a torpedo failure. Damn it. How unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that torpedo was on track. Very sure, in fact. Okay. Then I guess we'll just have to fire the rear tube here. Turn around. So for our next shot, we will simply guess. Target speed. Well, difficult to tell. Let's put it at 6 knots. Not faster than that. Okay, turning the boat around. Slow down. But keep turning. Keep turning, turning, turning. They have not detected us, I think. Keep turning. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. And go on. Go on. That's where I want you. Stop the turn. Okay. Switch to the rear tube. Let's have a look at this thing. Now that we have stopped our turn, I can maybe judge better how fast they are going. Speed is really slow. Let's go with 5 or 6. 6 knots. Distance is okay. Angle on bow is port side about 80 or no, about 70. Distance is fine. Set torpedo depth 5.5. Just like that. Impact, medium speed. Torpedo. Speed, set it lower, 5. Increase AOB a little bit. 80 now. Depth is okay. Fire. Torpedo is out of the tube. Torpedo running towards the target. Give me a nice detonation now. Increase our speed. Let's distance ourselves a little bit from it. Come on. Oh, will you already hit it? I have such rotten luck with my torpedoes on this patrol. This is unbelievable. This should have hit. That's 2 torpedoes that failed. We were so close too. Not too close, mind you. I wasn't too close. Oh, damn it. Oh, they're definitely armed. Gun in the stern. I have to be a little careful. Okay, I'll gain some distance, we'll turn around, we'll try again. We have 2 more torpedoes. And it's still dark, so I can still try again. Come around. Hard to starboard. This really is unbelievable. I will start setting things up. So front we will be shooting pretty much like so, so, that's fine. If that all is the case, and I'm shooting tube 2, then I want to target at about here and this on this bearing. Okay, keep turning. Keep turning, keep turning. Get ready to slow down the boat a bit. Don't want to get there too soon.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Slow down.
Drittelfahrt voraus. Jawohl, Herr
Stop the
Kaloin.
turn.
Ruder 0 Grad.
Good bearing. Yeah, good bearing indeed. Okay. You know what I might try to do? I might try to get a speed reading after all. But I don't have time for that actually. We'll just have to guesstimate. But they are going slow. They are going really slow. I think the speed of about 5 knots is perfectly alright here. Yeah, let's use that. We're using 5 knots. Angle on bow is starboard, is almost... is pretty much 90. Almost. Like 85 now, close to 90. Torpedo impact, torpedo medium speed, torpedo depth 5.5. Target speed is okay. Distance to target is... we are getting close, open the tube. And... fire. Turn. There's no way that this torpedo is missing the target. Start to turn the boat around. Come on, speed up. Give me a hit. There we go. Hit on target. Speed up, get us out of here. Star shell. Rather 0. Flank speed. We are being engaged. Crash dive. We are gonna take a look at them though. Okay, they're engaging me with 50 cal. Or with a machine gun of some sort, but we are down. Okay. Good job. Turn this way. Come to 20 meters depth. Okay, stop diving. We are going back up to 20. And we are heading away from the target. In this weather, I expect them to sink soon. We have one more torpedo on board. It might be time to start heading home. It might actually be time to start heading home now. Maybe I'll stay in this area for 1 or 2 more days, just to see if I spot another single contact that I can engage. We do still have plenty of deckline ammunition too. But it might be time to seriously consider going home. But we will inform BDU, the U-boat High Command, of this engagement and of our results and our situation. We'll see what they say. For now, we need to determine if... do I have one more torpedo or do I need to use this torpedo to sink this ship? We have to determine that first. Okay. Coming back up to 20. Completing the turn. We are going flank speed. Should be going a little bit faster than this, to be honest. Not sure why we aren't. We should be going a lot faster than this. My batteries are full after all. Why are we not speeding up past 5 knots?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Volle Fahrt voraus.
Okay,
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
for some reason we were not at maximum revolutions per minute. We are now, and we are speeding up accordingly. Good, I just want to distance myself a little bit from the ship. Make sure that they don't know where exactly we are, then we'll pop up and raise our periscope and take a look. So let's give it a minute. Then we'll do that. We should be far enough away by then. Oh, finally a successful attack. So many of my torpedoes in this patrol have given me trouble. Either completely failing or impacting the targets, but for some reason having very, very little explosive power. Which is weird. But I did get a suggestion which could explain that. So during the attack on the convoy, I did set the torpedoes quite shallow, and I think it's very likely, and that's the suggestion that I got, I think it's very likely that explosions at shallow depth do less damage. So the deeper you set the torpedoes, the more damage they will do to the target. And that might have been it. That might be the reason for why that attack on the convoy has cost me so many torpedoes. Okay, let's come to periscope depth now. Slow down the boat.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
And start a turn this way.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neuer Kurs 9-8. Jawohl, Herr
Speed up a little bit
Kaloin.
while we
Fahrt
turn.
voraus.
And let's get to the attack periscope in the conning tower. We'll use this. Let's see where our target is. Oh, and I should really have somebody on the hydrophone while I'm down here. Where is our target? There it is. Let's see, are they in trouble? I sure hope so. That was a good hit after all.
Jawohl,
Okay,
Herr
stop the
Kaloin.
turn like this.
0 Grad.
I want to keep distancing myself a little bit from them, so that I can surface again. I don't want to stay submerged for too long. Just to be sure, we did not get a message that they are sinking. No, we did not. How are they looking? Do they seem to be sinking? Not so far, but that doesn't mean anything. It's still too early to tell. It's still way too early to tell. There's no fire, unfortunately. But I wouldn't be surprised if their speed has dropped even further. The gun in the rear, I believe it is manned. Unfortunately, the waves are way too high, the weather is way too bad for me to surface and to finish them off with the deck gun. We can't use the deck gun in this weather, which is a shame. A real shame. But it's alright. We'll manage. The important thing is that they go down and that I don't have to use another torpedo on them. I would prefer not to. Merchant 130 medium range. Yeah, I know. I know. Still no sign of the sunrise. I guess it's gonna be about another hour or so before that starts to happen. Okay, relatively soon I will surface the boat again. We'll stay surfaced so that I don't need to use battery power. I'll need that during the day most likely. That's why I want to conserve it, and I hope they will go down. So for now, let's take a short break and we'll resume once I have some more information for you. Welcome back. A little earlier we had received a message that they are going down. I have surfaced the boat and I've moved closer to them to inspect the ship that we sank and to also render aid to any survivors that might be in the water. So far I don't see any. They still seem to be all on board, but the ship is looking like it's in a really bad shape. I don't want to get closer to it than I am now. This is already quite close. But you never know with these things. We don't know its cargo. We can see that there might be a fire on board. There's certainly the glow of a fire there. I see white water vapor rising. So water has reached the boiler room and the boiler has burst. They are dead in the water. And they are confirmed to be going down. So we can actually take a look at the type of ship. This was a large cargo type 2, 8,256 tons. That's a nice catch. That is indeed a nice catch here. I'm very happy with that result. But yeah, look at that, the bow section is submerged. This thing is going down very soon. Oh, distress flare. Yeah, I think it's going. I think this is it. The bow section is completely submerged. It's slipping beneath the waves. Right now we see survivors are putting boats into the water. So we'll have somebody to assist here. But overall the ship is going. Oh my god. So how many torpedoes did I use? 3? Ah well, still a nice catch. Torpedo failures can't be ruled out, unfortunately. But there we go. Oh, there was a detonation beneath the surface. My guess is that another boiler blew up. Oh well. What's done is done. Turn us that way. We are gonna sail through the debris field. By the time we get there, the disturbance in the water from the ship going down will have calmed. I'm currently recharging batteries, by the way, because why not? Might as well use the opportunity while I'm on the surface. Looks like there's another distress flare up in the sky. That's why everything is looking reddish right now. That's soon gonna burn out. Yeah, we're turning the boat, but we are barely making enough speed to have radar authority here. That's why the turn is so slow. Let's speed up a little bit until we complete the turn. Oh, these waves. So, what are my options now? I have one more torpedo that we thankfully didn't need to spend on this ship, so I can stay in my operational area a little bit longer. I could try to go into Cadiz and try to resupply from the Thalia here. We could try to do that, of course not during the day, but we could try to do that during the next night. Especially if the weather stays bad. That might give us an opportunity to slip into Cadiz unnoticed. I think that is what I might try to do. Try to head towards Cadiz during the day, and then at night slip in and resupply from the Thalia. That's something that we can try to do. Okay, we are on course for the place of the sinking, which is here, so we are missing it by quite a bit. Go that way. By the time we finally turned around, oh well. Not to worry. We are simply gonna turn a little bit more. And that's gonna lead us right in there. Get me right in between these survivors. Continue the turn. And slow down now. Okay. Stop the turn. This is good. Man, get the machine guns ready. I don't want anybody to be so desperate that he tries to climb onto our U-boat. You never know. Okay. Coming in. Slow down the boat. Slow down even more. Okay, throw these poor souls some supplies. Let's hope that somehow they manage to survive this mess. What a sight. What a misery. As I said earlier, I believe, I think that we are in a place with a lot of shipping going through, and I'm sure that during the daylight hours, which are gonna arrive very soon, there will be plenty of search parties. Somebody will come and pick them up. I'm sure of that. So with that said, speed up again. Good luck to you out there. Stay together, keep flares at hand, and somebody will come and pick you up. For us, this is the end of this engagement. We are getting out of here. So with daylight soon arriving and my plan to head for Cadiz, let's do the following. Strip all that away, and we are gonna go this way. Yeah. And this is approximately where we sunk them. I want to be, when daylight comes, I want to be far away from this place. So I'm actually gonna speed up quite a lot. Okay, maybe not that much. Like so. We are getting out of here. But this is where we are going to leave today's episode. That was quite an interesting one, and for those of you who might be wondering, the method that I was using to shoot the first torpedo, the Auswanderungsverfahren, I will sometime in the future, I will try to do it in the near future, if I can. I'll try to use the method again, and then I'll take a little bit more time to explain what I'm doing, and then hopefully it will become clearer. It will become more understandable how this works. But it is a method that has certain advantages. The advantage being that you can set up a shot very quickly. You only need a little bit more than a minute, and you can have a fairly accurate shot on target. Disadvantages are that it's not super precise, so you need to be kinda close. But if you can manage that, then that can be very effective and is a historical method that was used by U-boat captains. Although those U-boat captains didn't have to rely on a scientific calculator like I did today, they had a slide rule for that. A slide rule that is unfortunately not in the game. I would love for that slide rule to be in the game. It would make things much more interesting, because this method was widely used. But yeah, unfortunately we do not have that, and the method is quite unknown. I think that many people don't know about it. So sometime in the future I'll take more time explaining it. For now, I want to thank you very much for watching today's episode. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and that you are looking forward to more. Let me know in the comments what you think. And until next time, have some really great days. Goodbye.